Hey guys, what is up? Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, October 31st, 2017, and it is day 7 of my Road to Convention Challenge and Forex journey. It's pretty late in me making this video. This video isn't going to be very long, it's going to be short. I had I had a day that kind of just got thrown off with something, and so I got thrown off my schedule, and so it left me it left me putting my son to sleep at a later time, and yeah, I don't like being thrown off my schedule. I really don't. So if people want to hang out with me and do things with me, like they have to schedule it with me. They can't be spontaneous. Like I do love spontaneity, but it's hard to be spontaneous when you have a child or children, you know, and when you're trying to build a better future and a life for you and your family, and you have things in a set order and a set schedule that you're trying to be disciplined and following, and then people want to be like, hey, let's do this randomly, and you're trying to be a good friend and be nice and all, but it completely throws you out of whack. And I don't like that. I'm not doing that. From now on, if you want to kick it, you need to be on my planner. Sorry. Um, but anyway, sorry if that sounds bad. It helps me feel better about being accomplished and being productive that way. But the only thing that I can say is I got stopped out of a trade today. So I don't know. I'm gonna be watching that though. It was, yeah, I'm just gonna be watching that to see what happens. But I'm still in another trade, and I'm still in profit in another trade. Um, but one thing that I did do is my arm hurts. This is hard. This is really hard. Can somebody buy me a little tripod for my cell phone, please? Because my arm is killing me. But I took some time to write things out in my journal. You know, one thing that I really like to do is I like to keep a journal. I never really saw a big need for it when I first started learning Forex, but I've learned it's really important to keep a journal, and not just journal like what trades I took or whatnot, but how I feel, you know, like how I'm feeling. I like to journal that too, you know, whether I won or lost, and if I did or didn't, you know, what happened, what I thought, what I felt, you know, why did I make, you know, what happened, what mistakes did I make, what did I learn from those mistakes, what can I do better. So that's one thing that I did. I took some time to write some things out in my journal. I think one of the things that I remember writing out was that I'm not a day trader. I don't like day trading, and I don't want to day trade. So I just don't do well at it. So that's one of the things that I wrote out in my journal. I don't remember what else I wrote in my journal. Hold on though. Let me go get it and tell you. All right. So I wrote what my goal was for the previous week and whether or not I met that goal, and I didn't. I wrote if I lost anything and what I lost, and what my new account balance was. Some of the stuff I already talked about in previous videos. Okay, so this is a big thing for me. I decided that I will be going back to what I used to do in August, only now I have a far greater understanding of what I'm doing. This is what worked then, and it will work greater now. I'm feeling optimistic because I have my strategy. I had it all along. Okay, so I'm going to try to just share this real quick. You know, God is a real big part of my life. And so obviously I pray about everything. And, you know, we're told that we have not because we ask not. And so one of the things that I was praying about was, strategy, asking God for a strategy that was suitable for me, that was going to help me with my trading. And at the end of August, I came across a like swing trading strategy in the YOB Academy, and I tested it out for 3 weeks, and I did really well. I profited week after week. I reached my goal for 3 weeks, and I built my account, and I was really happy and proud of myself. And I did this on a demo account, and and by the third week, I lost everything I made, but that was because I made the silly mistake of marrying a trade and not allowing myself to get stopped out and not sticking to the strategy. And so I ended up getting stuck in a trade that lost me everything that I had made up until that point. And so I got really bummed out about that. And for some reason, when that happened, I stopped using this strategy. And this strategy is actually very similar to other things that I was learning after that, from other people. And it's also similar to what Nikki, our team leader, shared with us the other night. There's just similarities. There's differences, but an overall similarity. And so I realized when I was journaling that I had my strategy the whole time. It was there in front of my face the whole time. The moment I started praying and asking God for it, He actually gave it to me right away. Like literally the same week I started praying and asking for strategy, He gave it to me. I guess I just was too stupid to not realize it until, a couple months later. you know. But the cool thing though is, and I've mentioned this in the previous video, is that now so many more pieces of the puzzle have come together for me, because in the past I was just drawing fib levels, but I never really understood what I was really looking for or what I was doing. There were just so many pieces of the puzzle that were still missing. But now everything's coming together, and now that strategy that I learned at the end of August is making sense with everything. So now I feel like, just with being inside of IML, everything I've been learning, just everything is just coming together for this perfect clear picture for me, where now I can really start working at this strategy and mastering it. So I wrote that in my journal because I finally felt like I finally found my strategy. I finally feel like I found what I'm supposed to be doing and what's going to help me to see consistent profits, which is something that I've been wanting and praying about. So now it's just a matter of perfecting it and mastering it, which will come in due time, which is probably a lot closer than what I might think. So anyway, guys, that's it for my video for today, for my day 7. I didn't want it to be too long, but I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm sorry I'm late. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Have a good day, whatever time of day it is when you watch this video, and I'll be back with more.